So here we are, and I've done 13 hexagons, which is fantastic, isn't it? And if you've done your 13 now, this is the time to do a border, and then we're going to join them together. So I've started doing the borders. I've done one here and on this one, and I'll show you how to do it on this central petrol hexagon, because the white will show up nicely on this dark background. So we've got a nice new ball of white, and I'm going to join with a slip stitch to one of the corners, and do a chain there. Now I'm just going to do doubles along the side, and each of your hexagons is going to have a slightly different number of stitches along the side, probably be between 12 and 14, and it doesn't matter. So you'll see when we do the lacy joining that you can accommodate those differences, which is part of its appeal. So if some of your hexagons are slightly larger than others, fear ye not, it will all come out in the wash, as they say. So when I get to this corner edge, that's my last double down that side, I'm going to do another double in that corner, then 2 chain and a double, and carry on down the side. So keep doing that all the way around and join with a slip stitch to that first chain that you did. So here's the first batch of our section. I've done all the edging around here on all of them, and now I'm going to start doing the lacy border, and I'm going to start right here, work towards the central hexagon, and then go around the edge, and then gradually work my way around. It doesn't really matter which order you do it in. But this is where we're going to start. So we're going to start off with this, the white yarn, and make a slip knot here, and just join the yarn to one of these corners. Here we are. Making sure you get the long bit, not the short bit when you do this, and just join with a simple slip stitch there. Now I'm going to do 3 chains, and then I'm going to join to the exact opposite place on the other side and join with a slip stitch here, and then do 1, 2, 3 more chains. Now this time I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3 stitches and work into the next one along. And then I'm going to do another 3, 1, 2, 3, and then skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and go into this one here, going under both bars. There we are, another slip stitch and another 3 chain. Skip another 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, go under both bars. Now if you've got an instance where one side is significantly longer or shorter, then skip more on the longer side. So you might skip 4 or 2, just to make it fit. 1, 2, 3, there. And similarly, if you get to the corner and there's an awkward number, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm very nearly at the corner, so I'm just going to go for the corner because it'll make it look neater. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm at the corner, and I can go to this third hexagon into the corner there, and I'm going from underneath, and then 1, 2, whoops, 3, and then back to this one here. 1, 2, 3. So always 3 chains, but you can miss more or less stitches along the side. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm going into that one, going in from underneath and pulling the yarn through from the top there. And then 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go along this side. So you get the idea. So sometimes you need to fiddle with it to make sure it's neater, but it's much easier to do it like this on a flat surface than it is to do it on your lap, however tempting that can be when there's something good on the telly. Of course, you put the table in front of the telly, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, but you might need to keep your wits about you, and this isn't going to take that long. So having gone up here and round here and up there and up there, I've now rejoined here and gone along here and down here, and now I'm going to go into the next layer. So I'm going to move this over here, and I've done a slip stitch into this corner, and I'll do my next 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and go into the corner of this next round of hexagons. 1, 2, 3. There we are. And I could go that way or that way, doesn't really matter, and going into the 4th one. And once you've done, so you need to tension your stitches as you go along to make sure you don't have big loopy stitches that hang. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The next one. So keep doing that all the way around, and you'll have a few ends to sew in at the end, but then the whole thing will hopefully sit flatly like this. So here we are, and that's section 1 done.